time he met a new one. Fox explained, "He doesn't want me to talk about it." She said, "During the first Turtles, he was sort of dating a lot, and like every other week there was a new girlfriend, and he would bring them to the set. And they were progressively getting younger and younger as the weeks went on." She said, "It got to a point where I was like, buddy, I'm worried. Should I talk to crowd service and make sure they have Lunchables for your girlfriends?" She joked, "There's no food here with cartoon characters on it." Fox, who is pregnant with her third child with husband Brian Austin Green, debuted her baby bump in early April, shortly after reportedly filing for divorce in August. The couple were together for 6 years before marrying in 2010. They have two sons together, 3-year-old Noah and 2-year-old Bodie. Green confirmed the news to People magazine that says nothing is planned. He said at the time, "None of them are ever planned. You kind of just go with it. At my age, to be having 3 babies is crazy. I'll be 43 this year." Reality stars siblings Kendall Jenner and Kylie Jenner have launched their first swimwear line. The sisters released their Kendall and Kylie swim collection for Topshop on Thursday after announcing the project in April. Kendall and Kylie both shared photos from the line on Instagram. The Kendall and Kylie collection is available on select Topshop and Nordstrom stores and range from $30 to $85. The 37-piece line includes colorful one-piece swimsuits, bikinis, and bondage-style monokis. Kendall told Topshop, "With every new collection we create, Kylie and I are always looking for a challenge and to evolve our experience. Swimwear is a must for summer, so it's exciting getting to make an exclusive collection and have some fun with it." Kylie added, "Being raised in California our whole lives, we definitely love the beach and the sun. Want to capture the beachy LA summer vibe, but put our own special twist on it. We picked lots of bold shades and prints to create the line and make it unique." Kendall and Kylie launched their first clothing collection for Topshop last June after previously collaborating on a line for Pac Sun. Kendall is also busy with her modeling career, while Kylie oversees her popular lip kit line. Kylie said in the December issue of the interview, "I just really want to be a businesswoman." And a related story, Kourtney Kardashian reunited with Lindsay Lohan on Wednesday. The 37-year-old reality star spent time with the 29-year-old actress in London after attending the 2016 Glamour Women of the Year Awards the day previously. Kardashian and Lohan started with dinner at a restaurant's hours before moving to the members-only Lulu's nightclub. The pair ended their night at the circus-themed Circus Soleil. Lohan captioned a photo of herself with Kardashian, hashtag The Parent Trap, my hashtag twin at Kourtney Kardashian has arrived. The reality star later shared a clip of herself wearing Lohan's fringe dress. Kardashian and Lohan are longtime friends who used to frequently party with Kardashian's sister, Kim. Lohan has since moved from Los Angeles to London in an effort to get her personal life and career back on track. Sources told Page Six in May when she moved to London, she changed her phone number and email addresses. She even changed them again since she's been in London to weed out any temptation from old friends. The insider added she's taken time off, really focused on her health, lifestyle, is ready to get back to work. She will never move back to LA. It is a very unsafe place for her with a lot of bad memories. Lohan struggled with substance abuse and a string of legal issues before her move in 2014. The actress who starred as Annie James and Haley Parker in The Parent Trap visited Annie's house in London over the weekend. The CMT Music Awards this year saw Carrie Underwood's fans surprised by Tim McGraw's big Video of the Year win. While Underwood has won the award 6 times in the last 9 years, her Smoke Break video could not make the cut against McGraw's Humble and Kind, which saw footage from an Oprah Winfrey television series. The singer did take home the CMT Award for Best Female Video of the Year, however. To open the award show, actor and country star Billy Ray Cyrus took the outdoor Broadway stage in Nashville with the rock group Cheap Trick, delivering an energetic performance of Elvis's Don't Be Cruel and the band's Surrender. Cyrus made his return to the CMT Awards after about 8 years since he co-hosted with daughter Miley. The comeback may still be linked to promote the actor's CMT series Still the King, when she is a washed-up country singer and Elvis impersonator. Other performances of the night, including the voice coach Blake Shelton with the Oak Ridge Boys, a Merle Haggard tribute by Dirk Bentley, and a pop collaboration between Little Big Town, Pharrell, Pitbull, and Leona Lewis. Pop star Ed Sheeran has been faced with a $20 million copyright lawsuit over his hit song Photograph. Filed Wednesday in Los Angeles federal court, the suit was brought forth by songwriters Martin Harrington and Thomas Letter, along with their publishing company Halo Songs, claiming that Sheen's Photograph features verbatim, note-for-note copying of their song Amazing, according to court documents. Amazing, a single by 2010 X Factor winner Matt Cradle, was released in 2011. Harrington and Leonard are being represented by attorney Robin Bush, famously for successfully suing Robin Thicke and Pharrell Williams for $5.3 million for the family of Marvin Gaye over the hit song Blurred Lines. Bush said to Billboard, "My clients are professional songwriters. Their work is their life, and I'm honored that they have trusted me with this very important case." The filing claims that Photograph has the same musical composition of Amazing and includes musical note comparisons and chord breakdowns of the two songs. The state complains the song's similarities reach the very essence of the work. Similarities just goes beyond substantial, which is itself sufficient to establish copyright infringement, and are in fact striking. Similarity of words, vocal styles, vocal melody, and rhythm are clear indicators, among other things, that Photograph copied Amazing. Today, Photograph has sold 3.5 million copies, while its music video has garnered 208 million views on YouTube, with Amazing earning just 1.2 million views. Demi Lovato is working on bettering herself following her split from Wilmer Valderrama. The 23-year-old singer told reporters she is keeping busy at the gym, AA meetings, and the recording studio after announcing her breakup from Valderrama last week. She said Wednesday, "My health and music are pretty much my life, and I love it. My life now consists of doing things that are bettering, that are going to better myself." Lovato showed a number of posts from the gym and recording studio this week. The singer worked out with retired UFC star Randy Couture, underwent laser therapy on her ankle, and spent hours working on new music. The confident singer and Valderrama were together for nearly 6 years. The pair explained that they are better as best friends, and sources later told E! News the romance had turned into more of a big brother, little sister kind of relationship. An insider said the romance wasn't what it used to be. That said, Wilder is still very protective of her. He did a lot for her, and not just in terms of being there for her when she had her health issues, but really helping her build her brand and launch her product lines. Another source added, they love each other but aren't in love anymore. They are really great friends, which they'll continue to be, but the romance sort of died. Lovato released her 5th studio album, Confident, in October, and will kick off her Future Now tour with Nick Jonas on June 29th. The singer previously told Entertainment Tonight fans can expect new music and a great show on the tour. Selena Gomez is switching up her hairstyle for the summer. The 23-year-old singer got new feathery fangs from Los Angeles stylist Marissa Marino while in Charlotte, North Carolina on her revival tour. Marino captioned a photo of the star's look on Instagram, banging at Panty at Makeup by Melissa M. at #Revival Tour. Marino's agent later confirmed Gomez's bangs are real in a statement to Cosmopolitan. Kim Kardashian and Jessica Simpson are among the stars who have used temporary clip-in bangs. The rep said, yes, the bangs are 100% real. Marissa and Selena really wanted to switch it up and give her a fun, edgier look for summer. Gomez was named the face of Pantene hair products last June. The star, who is known for her thick, dark tresses, recently told InStyle her hair becoming a part of her set during her performance. She said, "I feel like it's just becoming part of what I sing about in a weird way. It's like I can speak with my convictions through my hairs." Gomez added of her frequent onstage hair flips, "When I'm connected to the words I'm singing, which I've never felt more connected to music in my whole life than the past 2 years with this record, even new music I've been creating, it just takes over." Gomez kicked off her revival tour in May in support of her album of the same name. So will perform in North America, Asia, and Australia before bringing the venture to a close December 18th in Guadalajara, Mexico. Justin Bieber emerged unscathed from a fist fight. The 22-year-old singer assured fans he's doing fine after being knocked to the ground in an altercation after the NBA Finals in Cleveland, Ohio on Wednesday. The star captioned a black and white selfie Thursday on Instagram, "Not a scratch on this pretty boy." TMZ obtained video of Bieber fighting a larger man following the Cleveland Cavaliers' victory over the Golden State Warriors. The pair were outside a Westin hotel when the scuffle began just after 11 p.m. Witnesses told Fox 8 the altercation lasted only a few minutes and that police weren't called. Bieber was wearing a Cavaliers jersey at the time, which may have precipitated the confrontation. Yahoo Sports writer Michael Lee reported Cavaliers fans mercilessly booed Bieber at the game despite his hometown jersey. The Cavaliers won 120-90 and will play the Warriors again Friday. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 2007, the last episode of The Sopranos airs on HBO. Almost 12 million people tune in for the series finale of HBO's critically acclaimed, multi-award-winning family drama The Sopranos on this date in 2007. The mastermind behind The Sopranos was David Chase, a longtime writer, producer, and director for TV series such as The Rockford Files, I'll Fly Away, and Northern Exposure. Chase drew inspiration from his latest series from his his Italian-American childhood growing up in New Jersey when he was fascinated by William Wildman's great 1931 gangster film The Public Enemy, starring James Cagney. The Sopranos was an immediate hit with critics when it premiered in January 1999. At its center was the New Jersey mafia boss Tony Soprano, played by James Gandolfini, whose attacks of anxiety early in the series sends him into the office of a therapist, Dr. Jennifer Melfi, played by Lorraine Bracco. It soon becomes clear that Tony has a stressful life managing his family, including his vindicative mother, played by Nancy Merchant, and uncle, played by Dominic Chansey, and his materialistic but good-hearted wife, Camilla, played by Edie Falco, and his two teenage children, Melo, played by Jamie Lynn Sigler, and Anthony Jr., or AJ, played by Robert Ehler, as notably as his crew of lieutenants, notably Paulie Walnuts, played by Tony Sicario, Silvio Dante, played by Stephen Van Zandt, and Christopher Montesanti, played by Michael Imperioli. The Sopranos brought to television a complex, compassionate vision of mafia life similar to those previously portrayed on the big screen by directors like Francis Ford Coppola, the three Godfather movies, and Martin Scorsese, Main Street's Goodfellas. But The Godfather and Goodfellas were touchstones for Chase and his characters throughout the series, as was The Public Enemy, which Tony memorably watches after his mother's death in the show's third season. According to Alessandra Stanley, writing in the New York Times during the final season of The Sopranos, the series lowered the bar on permissible violence, sex, and profanity at the same time that it elevated viewers' taste, cultivating an appetite of complexity, wit, and cinematic stylishness on a serial drama in which psychological themes flickered and built and fade and reappear. The best episodes had equal amounts of high and low appeal and alchemy of artistry and gutter-level blood and gore on all of it, leavened with humor. Stanley recalls critics and pop culture observers were often hyperbolic in their praise of the show, calling it Dickensian or Shakespearean. The author Norman Mailer, for one, called The Sopranos the closest thing to the greatest American novel in today's culture. Fans loved it as well. The show's audience reached its peak of some 18 million viewers during its fourth season. The show's breakout success, along with that of the comedy series Sex and the City, which debuted 6 months before The Sopranos, established HBO's reputation as the home of some of TV's most popular original programming. In the final season of The Sopranos, Tony survives a near-fatal shooting and begins to contemplate his aging and mortality. Meanwhile, it appears that a full-scale war is brewing between the crime families of New York and New Jersey as the hated Phil Letardo, played by Frank Vincent, takes control of New York after former boss Johnny Sacks, played by Vincent Curtorla, dies in prison. When Phil goes after Tony and his crew, they react in turn, and the bodies stack up. In the closing scenes of the open-ended finale, Tony meets Carmilla, Melo, and AJ in a diner for dinner. As soon as the screen went black, fans immediately began debating what actually happened, and mourning the end of a show that many have considered to be the best in the history of television. And as your entertainment report for Friday, June 10th, 2016, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back on Monday to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Everyone have a great weekend. Good night, and God bless you all.